What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745. And yes, we finally have the new alt for Magik. I think this costume was originally announced sometime in 1995, but I may be a little bit off on that date. But anyway, it is finally in the game and it comes in both Blaster and Infiltrator. This alternate costume also has two passives, the Ruler of Limbo and Stepping Disc. The first is pretty familiar because our Phoenix 5 costume also has it, and what it says is chance when attacking or attack to summon eye bites. Then essentially what you're giving up the second EISO slot for, besides the class change, is the new passive Stepping Disc. This says chance to teleport all allies evading incoming area attacks, and it can even avoid catastrophic attacks. That could be incredibly good depending on its proc rate, but you do lose an EISO slot and Fiery Retribution. So just keep that in mind as we begin the Covert Ops storyline. I need to talk to you, Agent. I have become aware of those attempting to resurrect the Elder Gods. Are you familiar with them? Why, no, I am not. They are beings of incredible power whose only desire is to see our world, our reality crushed for eternity. That's not good. Fortunately, they were locked away in Limbo, at least temporarily. You see, I was abducted to Limbo as a little girl by an evil sorcerer named Belasco, a servant of the Elder Gods and former ruler of Limbo. Did Tabasco offer you free candy? Magik, you should have never gotten his dirty van. There probably wasn't even any candy. He fashioned a mystical medallion to contain the pieces of my soul, a pure soul he was seeking to corrupt in order to release his masters from their imprisonment. Eventually, I was able to destroy both Belasco and the Elder Gods, restoring what was left of my soul, but at the price of manipulating my friends in order to do so, which is why I must come to you. Whoever is trying to resurrect them, they are trying to use a series of medallions similar to the one I once owned. I believe they are trying to corrupt a large number of souls rather than focus on one pure soul. I would appreciate your aid in retrieving these medallions and preventing these beings from ever returning. Or, you could let the world end. Your choice after all, no pressure. Right, no pressure at all. Well, after that interesting storyline, you're going to see a few tasks appear, and this is the start of your Covert Ops. If you're starting a fresh daily mission, then you can begin work on your first covert task right away. To collect your first of 15 sealed lockets, you can go to your daily mission, and now for the reward you will see Sealed Locket. You'll only get one of these per day once you complete the entire mission. So for example, today's boss is Ronin, and after fighting some of his mini-bosses and getting him to appear on the map, then you'll go into the boss fight itself, defeat him, take your spin on the daily roulette, and then where you used to get either symbiote lockboxes and then 1000 XP, you will now get one locket. That's it. Completing it additional times will not get you another locket. So unfortunately, it's going to take you 15 days. If you were lucky enough to get one last night, then you'll still need 13 more, but most of us are going to need 14 after today. The only other option is to go to the store and buy them for 3G each. So that is an option, but for myself, it's not something I would normally spend my gold on. Since it's just a patience thing, all you have to do is complete the daily mission once per day, and we have clear until February 15th. However, I am slightly tempted just for video purposes, so if you really want to see me get Magik's ult and use it as soon as I can in a video, then let me know in the comment section below and I will consider it. Or at the very least, maybe I could find myself another way. I don't know, I will just probably have to wait 14 more days. I really don't have a problem with waiting, I just wish I could show you the proc rate and just overall what I think about her in PvP. For anyone who does already have her alternate costume, please let us know what the proc rate is. I think everyone that doesn't have it wants to know how often does she teleport your allies. And also, please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on any of the following information. First of all, for task 2, you have to use Magik's Soul Sword 4 times, and her 4th ability Stepping Disc 4 times. Now for any task like this, including her 4th one, which we'll get to a little bit later, or any task where you have to use abilities in any spec ops, one thing that you can do is go ahead to the simulator, and you can complete these there for no energy cost. We'll briefly take a look at that on the 4th task. As we take a look at the remaining tasks, I do want to point out that for those who don't have Magik, You can use her as a team up in Season 2, Chapter 3, Mission 2. So with that, you should be able to do her covert ops and unlock her uniforms for when you do recruit her. At least as far as I understand it, they should still be there. Then I also want to let everyone know that they cost 60 CP each. So far that's what I've been told, and yes, I do think that's a steep price. I really feel like at the most they should be 45 CP each. And to really be honest, I think they shouldn't cost more than 30. But it is what it is, we can't do anything about that. So moving on to task number 3. You have to complete 5 PvP battles. You don't even have to win them, just complete them, and they can even be in practice. Now I don't want to give away my hybrid bruiser setup just yet. That'll be coming in the hybridization mini-series. But while we were finishing that task, check out this hit. And oddly enough, also while we were finishing that task, we ended up with a very good fight for the next Breaking the Meta episode as well. So now I think we have enough Red Hulk and Pestilence Beast footage for that breakdown. So hey, I guess this Covert Ops was good for something after all. That is, besides costing me 120 CP after jumping through all these hoops. But anyways, for the final task you have to use Magic Soul Flare 4 times, and Unleash Hell 4 times as well. You can try to get this done like I said in Season 2, Chapter 3, Mission 2, or if you have her leveled up you might as well go into the simulator, and then to the Villain Archive. Here you can basically choose whoever you want and run it as many times as you need. Here I fought Bowman, then Apocalypse, then Bowman again, and you could definitely do it more efficiently, but it doesn't cost you any resources, so it really doesn't matter. Then after you use her second and third ability 4 times, you'll have task 4 complete. At this point we're only waiting on daily missions and getting more lockets. There you have it, Magik's Covert Ops, and I wish you the best of luck, and I really hope that some of this information helped. The next video will be the hybrid blaster setup as well as using them in PvP. So make sure you stay tuned. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, good luck and take care.